Hey everybody, this is Asher back with more Starsector, and it's a little bit of a frustrating day because I had a recording error that actually ate a lot of progress that I did do on stream, but most of that progress was honestly done at the retail for shopping. So if you wanted to see a bunch of shopping, I'm very sorry. We are down a lot of money though, and I'm going to talk about why as we go through. I also will just give a quick note and say that there was a recent developer Twitter post saying essentially waiting to see if we can make this release candidate 6. In other words, this may be one of the last videos for this series, because if a new version of Starsector comes out, I am planning on jumping ship and going to something new for also some reasons that we'll talk about here. But regardless, I have decided to pilot this very nice, exciting Pirate Falcon that comes complete with unstable injector, augmented drive field, and it goes fast. It fires missiles. It's a lot of fun. I also picked up an Eagle, I think 3 graviton beams, oh, pardon the burp, and 2 heavy maulers. Might be a little bit too much, to be honest, but whatever. We're just flying around and seeing how the CPU does with it. Paris Balak is by far our best gunner pilot, so if there's anyone that can do good with it, he can. Logan Ease is running a broadsword dagger combo. And then we have the broadsword warthog longbow from our surviving carrier pilots. We have another carrier ship. Because the Mora ends up being a bit more of a support boat, it's pretty damn slow. But we do have a Xiphos support fighter, which apparently are getting changed quite a bit in the next patch. So maybe you don't want to be running Xiphoses for some types of ships. It just depends. We'll talk about that when we reach it. Also running the Lux and the Thunder. So one thing that's a little interesting about this combo is that these have very different speeds, so they won't necessarily stay together. I'm not sure if that's optimal or not. I did end up buying one of the Enforcers just because I felt like my Hammerhead was a little lonely, and some of these ships are kind of showing their weight. But unfortunately, I will say as well, we are in a completely different part of space right now. I started around, God, I don't even remember where I started now. Probably back at my colony. That seems correct, except I had to run from it and kind of go down the tile. I bounced up here and then bounced around here a little bit, selling gamma core, selling a bunch of stuff, and spending a lot of money just for upgrading ships, etc. We are currently in one of the more disappointing black hole systems I have been in so far this game. And pretty much there's not too much for me left to explore. I did do the LOL let's quick save before driving by a black hole, which is why the save is somewhere different. But let's go ahead and start flying, because I've heard enough of me talking when you'll get to hear more of me talking for just a little bit. Still, like I said, even if this does end up being the last episode before the new update, we'll have a good time with it, because it's one of the unfortunate things is that losing the Apogee is a very interesting thing to happen this early in the game, and it feels like we have a lot of stuff that could potentially happen, but we're just going to have to see. By the way, I'm not moving and I'm getting dragged in by the black hole. So this is what I'm talking about. We got a derelict ship. It's an ox tug. This is like so not worth it. Like super not worth it. It has one luxury good, just the one. All right, emergency burn. Oh my god, we can't really emergency burn out of there very well. Let's see, the event horizon. The gravitational flux near the event horizon of a black hole is extreme. So yeah, we gotta get out of there in a hurry. Fortunately, emergency burn did seem to help us survive. Now, if you may remember from last time, we had 2 missions that we were going to do over in the tragedy system, aptly named, I guess. So that is kind of where our next goal is going to be. We also have a potential for a pirate base fight, but 280,000 is a lot. And I mean that like it's a lot of money, but it also means it's probably an upgraded pirate base. So that's a problem. We also have a research station over here at the Dagon system, which I completely forgot about. So we're going to be hitting up both of those places. But first thing is first, let's fly on over here. Oh, no, that's not first things first. I have a colony. My colony grew. I have 2 industries available. And typically how I would play this is that I would get the patrol HQ, and then I would upgrade my patrol HQ to have my second industry be sort of base defenses and everything. But I'm going to do this a little bit differently, in part because my money's kind of short and I want to make sure we get money a little bit faster. I'm going to go ahead and put mining and build it as an industry. I don't know if I can move it in the queue very well, but I'm not even sure how to rearrange the queue, if you can. But eventually, in about 6 months, we'll have mining, and that'll give us a lot of organics, which we can sell for a hefty profit, I hope. We still have our growth incentives going pretty well here because I had to re-up those, and growth incentives do scale with the size of the colony, but we will be able to get a third industry at size 5, and our growth is pretty steady. That's another thing that the upcoming update is. I did do a read-through of the notes just to double check and make sure I wasn't forgetting anything. There's so many systems that are changing. Like I said, it feels a little bad that I've kind of just started to get into the meat of this save, and it's kind of a bit of a refresher for how the hell to play Starsector for me, only for us to move on. But that's the nature of a game like this that's in early access, that doesn't have updates that has been released for a very, very long time. The original estimates I had read is like, yeah, June, maybe. So that's, I guess, still technically a possibility that the release candidate doesn't work and everything fizzles out. But if this is part of a giant dump of videos somewhere down in the future, that is exactly why. This is a very convenient corridor to tragedy. And Daggins and these are not aptly named. But yeah, there's a few other changes that we'll talk about kind of in context. So if you have any thoughts on, like, just generally how things are going, that's a pretty good monthly stipend for February. If we look at our income real quick, it's also maybe one of the last stipends. Oh, we get stipends for one more month. It's not counting February 1st. The count doesn't roll over until February 2nd. But maybe February and March are the last ones, now that I think about it. But if we look here, our range is getting a little shorter. So we definitely want to try to get some fuel here, especially if we're going to be visiting a research station. Alright, so we need to do the exploration thing to try and get some more money, because right now we're flat broke. Barrett Planet in the Tragedy System and Asteroid Belt. Alright, so one mining station, one orbital habitat. That one has a lot of planets. Seems good. We're not burning fuel. Ooh! Okay, that is a friendly independent salvage fleet. So, that's very, very good news for us that we did not immediately get killed. Although they're 3 stars, technically we might be able to take them, but... Okay, so let's go ahead and get some fuel, please. We like drams here. Let's look at the map. We have a lot of planets. We have multiple sensor contacts everywhere. Barren world, barren world. Jesus, everything is barren. Barren. Rocky metallic. Okay, not as exciting. And then we have one asteroid belt, so at least that. So we might as well go left and see what this contact is. Oh, debris field. Okay. One interesting thing that's kind of different from what we did in the tutorial before is that the next update you'll only be able to look in debris fields one time, and then they'll be marked off on your map. Looks like we actually have another sensor contact up here, so maybe this is kind of what we're looking for. That's a combat freighter. There's one of them. There's the orbital habitat. Okay. Salvage. Might as well do a ping since the other salvage fleet over there is doing a ping. Oh, got another contact up here. So let's go ahead and view the habitat because that's fun. Run the sensor package. There's our easy money. Explore. No automated defenses. And orbital habitats are known for having lots of goodies. What? Okay, they're not usually known for having alpha cores. And I'd even sell the Ludic Church blueprint package to pirates at this point, so I don't really care about that. But freaking alpha core. Good. Okay, let's not accidentally abort and lose all that. And one other thing I haven't been doing enough is that I need to salvage these places one more time. Oh my god, see? We did the extra salvage and we left 72 delicious lobsters behind. So definitely don't want to... Ooh. Is our unidentified contact another fleet? That might have been the case. Okay. So it doesn't look like we have much up here. We do have a comm relay for some reason. So somebody's doing something over here. But we're gonna, I guess the best way to do is just kind of make a smiley face, go left, work way around. We're unfortunately on the complete opposite side of where we want to be. But we did find the orbital habitat. We have a little bit of time to get the other one. Let's just do a ping over here real quick. Sometimes that's useful. Oh, we actually got a hit. Yeah, and this would be a really great time for me to check and see, am I actually recording? I had OBS disable the preview. Good, I'm going on here. What ended up happening in my last recording session is that I somehow ended up running 2 sessions of Starsector instead of 1. So I got some great footage of the title screen with me talking over it. That was awkward, but shit happens. And so this time things are officially working, but what I should have caught was that OBS was showing it was like using about double the CPU that it normally does. Like right now when I'm recording, it hovers between 7% and 10%. Is that a fleet? Is that the other? Oh, there's the mining habitat. Hello. And there's another unidentified contact. There's easy money for us. Let's explore. Good, we keep picking up heavy machinery, and that's helping us out. What? That's a lot of heavy machinery. That's some volatiles. Ooh. That's 3 nanoforges. I'm very good at reading things out loud. Augmented drive field, so now everybody can be here. That's just straight up money. We'll take the volatiles. You know what, really, we can just take just about everything. Because for once, I'm not running a mission out here with having a bunch of like delivery contract shit. It took me this long to figure out how to run this game. Let's see. So let's confirm. Let's scavenge, because sometimes we get extra stuff. Not really the best stuff, but it's still good stuff. All right. So crew and cargo, we can learn this. We can't learn this. That's plenty of good money. I'm gonna hold on to the AI core. Whoa. This is an unidentified fleet. I think they're investigating us. I think they're friendly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the other salvage fleet. So there's been some decent stuff in here so far. And if we look at our map one more time, I've gotten enough fuel to where now I can pretty comfortably go to Dagon and back. And now I have cats chatting because I fed them. So that's exciting. Food aggressive cats is not the best combination. Oh, we got looks like we got some stationaries up here. Let's see what's near this jump point. Might have been something that I've already... Oh, nope, that's just a... What are you? You're an independent fleet that's investigating a debris field that maybe we haven't visited yet. No, we haven't. Alright, so there's just one other tiny ship just hanging around here, but I don't see any indication of a colony. Ooh, something by the star. Let's see what that is. It's not a debris field, it's a... Ooh, a research station. Alright, I will emergency burn into this. This is worth. Okay, cargo manifest. Oh my gosh, we don't even have to worry about automated defenses here. Okay, more lobster. More weapons. Another plasma cannon. So that makes up for losing my plasma cannon from my poor dead Apogee. Rip. Coasive blueprints fine. Ion pulsars fine. Good LPCs. Yeah, Yeah, we're taking all of it. But then we are also gonna resalvage. We lost some people, but there's always like bonus gear we can get. Can we not? Okay, we can salvage one more time. We lost 6 more heavy machinery. Okay, so we're kind of done with that. We can get rid of some of these metals too. Cool. So that was a surprise research station, and definitely enjoy that. So we've got some people that definitely want to find some shit over here. I guess since this is paying out pretty well, we might as well just do a lap. I mean, maybe not. My supplies are not super happy. We kind of got a planet over here I can do a radar ping on. That's literally where we just were. Alright. Looks almost like there's some ruins on that planet. Let's check. Like, typically if there's a little bit of stuff in orbit, we should be able to perform a survey. I mean, we would not want to colonize this at all. Scattered ruins. Alright, I was right. So we're definitely not colonizing it, but we can explore the ruins. Oh, there's actually ships in the ruins. We don't want none of that. Let's salvage. I love that the heavy machinery is somehow useful for us, and we get a 4th corrupted Nanoforge. With those powers combined, it doesn't even hold a candle to one regular Nanoforge. Alright, we're not establishing a colony. Still, good finds. Definitely can't complain, and that's going to get the bank account back. Although, like I said, it only matters so much because the release of the next version is inevitable, but I'm going to play this out while I can, because I'm enjoying this save. I think that's one of the things that's really just nice about this series, and I'm very thankful for you all for just showing support and everything, is that I kind of get up and I'm like, what do I want to play? I want to play Starsector. That's just a sign of a good thing. Do we have another ping down here? Yeah, we do. Is it going to be something good? No, it's a mule combat freighter. So, ooh, with the habitable world survey data. Now, we've already founded our colonies pretty much how we want to. But habitable world data is still pretty useful. And it's over here. Okay. I bet it's where the pirate base is. Which I'm pretty sure with having the stuff that I have, I'm not going to fuck with the pirates. In fact, one of the things that, maybe the only really interesting thing to come from what happened off camera was that, oh my god, there were just pirates swarming all over the place. I'm pretty sure I actually ran into the fleet that decimated my base again. So that's very exciting. Research station orbiting a gas giant. Well, we got one of the... What? You're also called Chew. So you're Chew too then, right? Okay, and we got an immediate ping here for a research station. That's good. And we've got... Do we have anything else here? Looks like we've got an inactive gate with a bunch of shit around it. Yeah. We don't want to perform a survey. I did not mean to do that. So, supply cache. Where are you? Guess we'll find that in a minute. Okay, research station first. Once again, no automated defenses. This is being a very friendly game to me today. Oh my god. Not at this game, although this is like the motherlode of blueprints. Sweet fucking Jesus. Alright, this would figure that I'm not going to be able to hold on to this save for much longer because Medusa Destroyer Blueprint is great, and Astral Carrier Blueprint is amazing. And we're not selling any of that. We are going to learn those ASAP. Could probably get rid of some of the metals, get rid of all the organics, and we'll be fine. Yeah, this is like the mother load. We lost a few crew, rip. We got another Coast of Blueprint, cool. And we're gonna, can we salvage one more time? Yep. And we got a Cobra. Cool. Yeah, so just before any other shit can happen here, let's go ahead and just continue. Go to our inventory. You may say to yourself, man, why are you getting rid of a, oh my god, a Prometheus modded tanker blueprint? Yeah, that's fine. I'll just learn that too. I could have probably sold that and been okay, but Ion Pulse Blaster, anything else? Kosif, we already know that. So if we go into our command and go into our blueprints real quick, our life is about to change here. So we look at our ship hulls. Yeah, that's a it's a giant ass tanker that lets us carry, well, it says 800 fuel capacity. Maybe that's not as good as it could have been, but still. Astral, that's, we are not going to prioritize that. I forgot that you could prioritize just by clicking on it. So the Astral, this is, as of this update, one of the best, maybe the strongest ship in the game. However, it is getting nerfed in the next update, so time will tell. But still, you can't really go wrong with 6 fighter base, especially when you have an ability that teleports all fighters back to the carrier, allowing them to quickly be refitted and relaunched, which has ridiculous synergy with bombers. So let's see if we do it this way. And we try to do higher ship quality. It's really interesting that we're ship size, as many capitals as possible. We'll there we go. So like we want to prioritize what are our good ships. Falcon's a good ship. Dominator's a good ship. Heron is kind of a good ship. Down here we have, I had Medusa somewhere. There we go. Medusa's fine. Hammerhead's fine. And if we go down a little bit further, Enforcer's fine, Drover's fine. And still the game wants to build a bunch of goddamn condors. Alright, well, we'll get that figured out later. Alright. Anyway. So that was like ridiculously successful, and shit, it's a bunch of pings. I bet that's a pretty solid debris field. Oh my god, that's a debris field with a bunch of shit in it. Okay. Kite. Just a bunch of tankers, just a bunch of tiny ships. Your heart always skips a little bit when you go to places like this because you're like, is this where some giant ass ships are gonna be? But that doesn't seem to be the case here today. It's a lot of fuel. We are overcapped on fuel. Congratulations. Alright. Good problems to have. For the sake of time, I doubt all of these are going to have much of anything, so Yeah, let's just continue. Alright. Like, normally, I'd want to hold on to some of the stuff a little bit longer, but it's all tiny ships. We're full up on everything. And if we look at our colony real quick, yeah, like ground defenses are still building up. We still have a debuff from getting raided. I think, okay, we still have a makeshift comm relay, so that's good. I guess our patrol HQ took that back over, because I remember that being down before. Way station's going to be built next, so that means that we don't have to buy supplies from everybody now. But yeah, we're making up some money. I don't know how much is going to be. Oh, we got some pings over to the left. Because as we know, space has all kinds of ordinal directions. It's probably not the correct word for it, but what do we got down here? A derelict dram tanker yet again. Alright, and a minor weapons cache. Now that's interesting. A minor weapons cache. There really is minor weapons. Ooh, a squall blueprint. Yes, please. Okay. Oh my gosh! Look at this stupid cargo hold. I have 2 plasma cannons now. Like, this has just been maybe the richest I've felt exploring, and this is all after freaking getting destroyed by pirates. But this is where, once again, as I said before, it is possible to get a game over state as far as I know, but Starsector is really good about, even on normal difficulty, you can bounce back. Do any of these look like they have ruins? Not really, but we do have another ping by the star, so let's check it out. We also have a tiny ring system, but I have a feeling these planets are not going to be super impressive. That's a really impressive corona, though. Hello. I'm going to fly through it real quick. What's our ping? Ooh. That is in there. That is a not worth it, is the answer to that question. I think the money was in the banana stand and not in the mule that's about to be destroyed by the star. Alright, so we only have like 2 exits here. Oh. Hello. Another derelict ship. That's a transport. And another derelict ship. That's a transport. So whatever happened at this system, somebody is not having a good time. But I don't think I need to pick up too much. I think we can probably just get out of here and be okay. Although I'd hate to have to emergency burn just to get to the jump point. Okay, I don't have to. I can just fly through the corona for fun. Alright. Since we are full up on fuel and full up on time, there's another derelict ship. I mean, we have a lot of little notes on stuff. Do we have anything that's kind of near us? Like, there's rich ore deposits, domain era probe, a debris field. We were just there. Thanks. It's funny, one of the very first things we got in the game, like, we have a derelict ship up there from a long time ago. These are not supposed to despawn, but like a technology cache kind of all the way over here, which we do owe to somebody if we want to, in the Galvator star, Zeta Galvator star system. We have the fuel for it. Screw it. Let's just head out there. I mean, if this is the end of the save before the update, let's at least go to the end of the known sector. I think you can keep piloting out beyond the borders, but there's not really a lot to do. Pirate activity, oh boy. So, we missed the info on the next raid. Cool. Because we're not near a comm beacon. So, let's look at our new here. Pirates. Okay, they have been targeting colonies, so I think they already just raided us. That's what I was saying before. We do need to babysit. So there's a yellow star system down here. And, this one looks like it has some planets. Let's just take a quick peek, since there's not a beacon around here. Alright, desert world, barren world, barren desert world. Fascinating. Okay. If we do a remote survey, that doesn't give us a lot. That's okay. Not all yellow star systems are created equal. And where we want to go anyway is over here. If I could just turn back on my burner here. Okay, pirate base bounty expired, that's fine. Okay, so we supposedly have a technology cache over here. And we're going to take the fringe jump point because I don't really feel like well, we could probably jump at the white dwarf, okay. Like, this is something, so I was wrong. So where is this fabled technology cache from the very beginning of the game? Literally one of the first things we were told about. Found in the Zeta star system. Wants this core as payment for her services. But you don't say where. Okay, well, let's do some digging. Oh, it's up there. Alright. Digging over. It's probably going to be guarded by a bunch of shit. But yeah, if we got all this fuel, we might as well use it. And it's funny because we look at my fleet, I still don't have, like, massive tankers. Like I thought maybe I would by now. Maybe that's because I'm not running a giant fleet of capital ships. Anything else? This is a area devoid of really anything interesting. Just a little shocking for as far out as we are. We do have another black hole kind of over here, but I think it's probably more responsible if I go back and try to maybe help my colony a little bit. Or maybe we just let the pirates eat them a little bit, it's fine. It's pirate sector now. Technology cache. Are you guarded by anything? Yes. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know if I'm ready to take that many of these on. Like, my group's okay. I think I can't. I think I can't take that fight. And I know part of me in my brain is like, do it, don't be a wuss. But I've gotten a lot of good stuff. And I'm trying to play this kind of straight a little bit. Close to the vest, kind of like how I would if there weren't the potential for impending update, because for all we know, things don't compile correctly. There's a shit ton of bugs, and we don't. That's by the way really interesting, because what would happen here with stars orbiting this closely is that one of them would be starting to get stripped by the other one. So curious if that kind of interaction makes it into the game eventually, which makes gravity very volatile. But if we go all the way down here, just literally a fringe jump point out in the hyperspace. So we are all the way over here. I don't remember exactly where we need to go to turn in that stuff, but we don't have to worry about it too much because now we got nothing going on. So we can, we didn't actually get the tech cache because it was guarded by remnant forces, and remnant forces, as we know, are a little bit scary. So we should be able to just fly back in peace. In pieces, perhaps. Maybe not this way. Well, we got a little bit of extra supplies. We can take a hit. Right, this is once again the weird how our solar storm's going to ruin my night today situation. The PLS Zodiacal Light, and we have pirates coming, and we are not getting over there in time. Alright. So this is where maybe if I had upgraded my colony to have potentially another patrol HQ built, it wouldn't be done in time either. So we'll get a little bit of a penalty for having pirate raids and pirate activity. But this is the kind of thing where we could potentially clean it up. Let's just pop through here. I mean, if we wanted to get here, if we wanted to get home really fast, we'd just get shoved through. And that's another thing that's getting changed in the update. I know we're not in update land right now, so at least from the notes that have been released from the development, pirate raids shouldn't be happening to level 3 colonies. Shouldn't be until you get to level 4, so they give you a little bit of chance to get your feet under you, which I think is nice. And they shouldn't necessarily be happening as often or as common, which means that you can actually do things like explore instead of feel like your colony is going to get wrecked. So those are some good updates. Got one other update I really want to talk about, but I'm going to bite my tongue here for a minute and just leave it until it's in context. Because I will say this much right now. We did start out over here at this system. We're trying to go over here just so we can restock and see what's available. But I have some specific needs for my fleet. Obviously, I'm still trying to find some bigger ships, because that would be good. But one of the things that's just interesting to me is that I've only ever played Starsector on this update, so I don't really know how things were before. I mean, I picked it up last year. Oh wow, apparently the Hegemony and the Persian League were fighting this whole time, and I missed it. Yeah, I still don't think we're getting to those pirates in time. I mean, they will just destroy us anyway. So we build a colony, but what are we gonna do? You know, what are we gonna do? You know, you guys don't have independence. You don't have independence. You have, that's actually the original space station that we saved that turned independent, which is cool. Let's make our way to Jengala next, because I would really like to drop off some stuff here, turn on transponder because we're back in the core worlds, and let's do a little bit of business. So just a tiny bit of monthly income, our first income, without the benefit of the Hegemony paying us, and without the benefit of a commission. We got a lot of ships that want to say hello to us. Actually got some fighting. You know what? Let's join the fight. Why not? This is typically the kind of thing where I'd order my second command to take it, but I'm going to take command of the action here because we haven't had any chance here to see what my little loadout with all these dudes looks like. So let's do that now. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's... I was going to say, there's not too many people that we're fighting against or fighting for. The Moor is going to be really slow, so it's going to try to follow me. I still like the all carriers on me strategy. We'll put some of the smaller ships on our Eagle, and I'm going to fly this Falcon, because this Falcon is super fast. There's a wolf that really wants to get in my way again, as wolves tend to do. So right away we got a tiny ship that we're blasting with guns. Got some missiles as well, so that's cute. But you're dead. You guys should all be going after a space station or something. There's supposed to be a space station here unless they destroyed it already. Alright. So I have missiles in the front, missiles in the rear. Falcons have this nice feature where they can zoom and go even faster, but I don't want to outrun my support, even if what we have up here is not super threatening. Okay, so what I should be doing is using my these missiles, because these are the ones that do a lot of upfront damage. There we go. So see, we got some fighters and commanders. The Moor is doing its best, but that's where I wanted it to have... oh, the enemy fleet's defeated. Cute. So they're all kind of just trying to run away now. Let's claim victory. And we could consider ship recovery. That's a Shrike. I'm not going to recover it. They like that we help them. That's good. Everybody like that. We'll just go like this. And we'll roll into your station as heroes. That's a lot of supplies to use this. So we need to trade some of these cores to Tritac. We can't actually sell that here. I just want to see, is there anything inspiring that we can buy? Could buy an Eagle on the black market. Don't really want to do that. I'm kind of happy with this loadout. I'm starting to look for ships that are a little bit bigger. Which is interesting. I'm going to have to change the way that I play because I can't actually buy those massive ships on the black market anymore. We can get 200 supplies. We'll be getting most of our supplies from home now. But let's see. We do have the military installation up here. So let's see kind of what they got. Or, you know, they probably don't have a lot. I'll show you why. Oh my god, that tiny picket is still trying to take that on. You guys are stupid. Let's see, I didn't actually gain a level. Yeah, like I said, this fleet's fine. I don't have like a main upfront ship in my main force. Oh, the raid failed. Yes. Okay, see, that means my defenses are good enough. Love it. Okay, so if we look at our pirate stuff, the pirates failed. It's a somewhat weak raid. The other one said it was a really strong raid. So we do have pirate activity, so I'd need to go back there and find out where it was. But yeah, we've officially repelled our first pirate raid. Hooray! Probably means I need to, if I can stop by a Tritacian planet on the way back, this one's probably fine. But we do need to go here first, because I've been putting a lot of stuff in storage right there. Like, ever since my fleet got blown up, I was like, I need to do a better job about not dragging shit everywhere. I didn't actually buy fuel, so we'll want to do that from the Independence as well. Don't be pirates. I really don't want you to be pirates. Okay, you guys aren't talking to each other, so should be okay. So this puts us near the independent world. Puts us near Jangala, which is a good hegemony military installation. There is a system bounty here as well. I don't know how much I care about that right now. Although we could take on the whole pirate shebang here. Alright, so here's this. We need to sell some shit. We're gonna sell 4 of these. And I'm gonna sell those. We're gonna sell those. Sell those because it's fine. What could possibly happen? Sell the survey data. Sell the lobster. Just, it's a fire sale. I'm just gonna sell all the things. And you know what? I could probably actually buy some crew as well. So let's we need heavy machinery and we need supplies. So let's do that. Let's buy at all your peoples, because we're gonna at least set up that second colony that I promised. I can carry enough people here. Yeah, that's fine. We'll need a few more, but we'll be able to get here. By the way, let's look and see what ships you have available. Gemini, not really exciting. Vulture, not really exciting. That's because I was bad, and in my grief for my Apogee, I made a boneheaded purchase. And it's not this. These are all the weapons that we want to see. I'm actually going to put that core up there. Put these plasma lasers up there. High-intensity lasers, we'll put that up there. Auto-pulse laser, all these things. That should be fine. I don't think we have anything else. So we look in the fleet screen. I bought a damn Legion. Why would I buy a Legion? I've heard so many things. It's like, hey, if you want to buy a Legion, why don't you just get like an Astral or something else, which I actually did find the blueprint for. But I was like, I have just enough money, and I like the Legion technically. This version's fine. A lot of people I see like the 14th battle fleet version better because it replaces the 2 large ballistic with 2 large missiles. But I still think this is good. And my justification before was that, you know what? You know what's better than having a battle carrier, or not having a battle carrier, having a battle carrier. Now that may not be like totally true. There's a lot of reasons it's actually a bad idea, but we are gonna mothball this for now. Like if we don't mothball this, we are eating 15 supplies per day all of a sudden, but that's because it's also at 0 combat readiness, so we're going to need to repair that. But if we just look at the refit screen here real quick, like we could put a bunch of pretty good stuff on it. One of the things about the Legion that you want to do is you don't want to fill up all the freaking places. You don't have to fill up all the places. Like we can just put some missiles on the composite turrets. We just put some point defense on the side and totally let this just be a fighter spammer frontliner. But one of my next goals is going to be to get myself built up enough to do that. And since we are in fact running around with a big ass battleship in tow, I'm not going to combat any pirates. Let's just go. Yeah, we're not going to worry too much about the independence right now. We're gonna turn in our other things here to try Bessina, which I think is the Tritac homeworld. But yeah, that beauty was bought. Oh, I still need to buy fuel. That beauty was bought in the black market at Chico Maztec, which is interesting. Because another thing that's coming in the update is that you will no longer be able to buy battle cruisers on the black marketplaces. You are going to have to go either salvage them yourself, or you're going to have to get them through a commission, or you're going to have to really hope that they appear on the regular market. So, are you pirates? You're threatening. But you're not pirates. That's the Ludic Church. They're neutral to us. Still good to know that we don't have people that are just outright trying to kill us right now. We could probably take their fleet, though. Let's get over here. So we have plenty of supplies. We have another pirate raid coming. We're already at 50 minutes into a video, but it's fine. Like I said, if this ends up being the last one, then we'll make it a complete one. Analyze the minor cache. That's a little far. I don't think I'm gonna bother accepting missions just yet. Dockside bar. You guys? Okay, that's just a delivery. That's actually delivery in the other direction. That's a really good price, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, like if we look at what's for sale here, not a lot. If we look at the black market, not a lot. So this is not our go-to place for really anything, except fuel. We do need fuel. Let's buy a bunch of black market fuel, like a bunch of baddies. That seems fine. Because we are going to go hit escape. We're going to open that comm relay. We're going to talk to the administrator. We're going to turn in these pristine, these are the only AI cores I found. Have them. Let's see. And I think that's okay. We'll visit that independent place just for fun, just to see if they have anything out there. Where is, I guess one of my questions now is, where is the Tritac home planet here? I guess it's a Colon or Aku Brez. But you'd think they'd have a place that had a little bit higher population. I guess when you're responsible for like a bunch of terrible shit happening, maybe don't have as high of a population as other things. But it's cool. Like I said, I got a lot of good stuff. I got a lot of money. Got this place over here with a dockside bar and a person that wants me to deliver things to Thule. Yes, I will do that. For 102 credits. Yes. Heavy armaments to the Thule Raider base. Alright, well I could double cross some pirates. That could be fun. Oh, you know what? Actually, I was about to say I could sell some heavy armaments and that'd be fine. But see, we have a Prometheus tanker here on the open market. The black market does have a Dominator, which is one of the types of ships that I was looking for before. It's a much tankier Falcon. But since I'm dragging around a Legion, I'm not really interested in doing that anymore. Until I can drop off my ship, though, I'm not really interested. And once again, if we look at our intel here, we're supposed to be delivering heavy arms to these dudes. I guess if we don't do it, they'll want to pay us. Wow, they're stuck. Why are you guys weirding out? Alright. But we got 500,000. We got a bunch of ships out here. Okay. Pirates are fighting the smuggler. Not my business. Let's go. We're almost at the hour mark. Let's go back to our colony, which hopefully it still has pirate activity. It still has recent unrest. Goes down every 3 months. Once we get mining in place, mining will be really nice because you see all those ores and all of those organics. That's going to put me on the global market pretty much right away. And my second colony that I'm going to build here as well, if we get to play again, that'd be lovely. But if we don't, it's fine too. Wow, you guys are going super fast. It's a pretty expensive pirate base. Maybe if I had my Legion built up, that'd be fine. Derelict ship. I think I will take that, because technically what I'd want to be doing is building up reputation, and that is on the correct side of the sector. We're not going to do that, although it's a little embarrassing because I did have that much lobster before. Alright, so let's go over here. I know we're pushing an hour again. My other video that I had that I lost for recording a title screen didn't quite run anywhere near an hour, so this is fine. I've only had to replay a little bit of what I was doing before, but I had no idea what wealth of riches I'd be getting myself into, so I'm kind of glad that I got to put all this all at once, and you got to miss me hemming and hawing and screwing up my loadouts and all that, which I like doing stuff on camera because it helps other people see my thought process and helps with the quality of advice that I get, but some shit just gets tedious. Alright, so star system. Cha is over here. So what I was saying before, as we get over here, things are good. We have an unidentified contact over here. Pirates have overtaken everything. So who's fighting my space station? Okay, we have, that's, oh, look at our cute little mercantile convoy. Yeah, let's clean this up real quick. Okay, so look at this. We're actually fending them off. That's so great. Yeah, this is a good capstone. So we have our space station. It's high tech, and we're just gonna join the battle. What? We let the pirate forces go? No, we don't. I guess technically we just did. So I clicked the wrong button. Okay. We manage the colony here. If we go to fleets, okay, good. We can actually officially drop this off. So store the mothball thing. That's good. Still nobody in the comm directory. We discover from Bomber Jones. I know not everyone likes the art pack style there, but I do. We know where the pirate base is now, so we can stop the pirate activity. We're not getting a huge surplus of fuel or supplies, but we're getting a huge surplus of people, and that's going to be really important. And we do actually have to pay for this. We just don't have to pay for it until the end of the month, so that's exciting. Unfortunately, the other thing is that I can't store those there. Maybe this whole storage button thing was there the whole time, but I'm gonna do the movement for all this stuff, because finally I don't have to carry around a shit ton of weapons. And if I do end up playing this save again, then we'll know where our weapons are, and we can officially move some stuff from the other side of the system. Like I said, that storage may be from the way station, but to be honest, I'm pretty sure it was there and I just missed the button. I don't even remember if I did that on camera or not. But yeah, here's Reaper class torpedoes. I've read some people suggest just throwing a bunch of Reapers on the Legion and just saving that for like when you really have your shot. You just fire Reapers, put expanded missile racks, and you have 10 massive torpedoes. I think that's actually not the worst idea I've ever heard. I kind of need more storage, but it's okay. I'll carry the LPCs except for maybe some of the more valuable ones, like the Thunder. Yeah. Okay, those are fine. But cool. So we actually have little patrols that are doing their thing. So if we look here one more time, we have other planets in this system. This is the one, even though it's 175, this is the one I want to do next because I want to drop mining on it right away to get a bunch of ores on the market. That's going to make a lot of money. And that might be a better place to put a patrol HQ on, to be honest. Just because that'll attract less attention from stuff. Like the Ludic Church, which I think that's getting changed too. But if we establish a colony, we got plenty of everything. Fully surveyed, high gravity, hostilities with other factions. 175 means things are going to be a little more expensive to get started. But after we build the spaceport, we can put mining down here as well. And that should make some pretty solid money. Alright, so I'm just going to clean up the pirate mess over here. Monthly expenses 5,000. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, we're still getting the stability bonus for having pirates here. Looks like we have a fleet that doesn't really want to mess with us. But yeah, here's sensor array, take control. Like, I don't want to break it for salvage. I built these myself. Then here's our romance, our barren bombarded planet. But yeah, take control of the buoy. So that'll give us a little bit more of a fighting advantage here. And then we can do the comm relay. And just take control of that. There we go. So pirate activity. Wow, it's actually over here. Nice. But also, oh, that's not the pirate activity we're talking about. Pirate base location is up here. Huh? What? They dropped a base in our system. Oh man. Oh, in the Bensu star system. Okay, so they're right next door. So if I'm able to do a video next time, if there is going to be one, and that just depends on when the update drops. First off, if we can't, happy trails. This has been a shit ton of fun. And Starsector is a game that I'm glad that I still enjoy as much as I do. But if this is it, great. If this is not it, then we need to put some growth incentives here. It's going to cost a little bit of money because there's always that front cost. We'll do the orbital station later because we don't have the freaking money for it. But we'll get that really fast from the second set of mining. The other thing is that we're going to kick pirate butt and hopefully get them out of our system for good. But it's either going to be that or it's going to be brand new save. I have a hunch it's going to be, let's keep going here, but I'll put a big note that says the end in the description here. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Viewer's choice is going to continue either way, but we will do this again soon. You all take care.